Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Scorpio for September. As it is collective, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find a message in this, please check out your other placements and you may find a message in there for you. If you do like your message today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. And if you enjoy it and you want to hear more from me, then don't forget to press that subscribe button. And if you press the notification bell, it will let you know whenever I do post new content. So let's get into your reading. Spirit, can we get some cards, please? For Scorpio. Can we get one more? Thank you. Okie dokie. So your overall energy then going into September, so you could even be embodying this now. We've got the Empress. So time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So you are very much embodying Empress energy at the moment. You are very successful, you're very loving, you're very creative, you're abundant. You are just, you've very much got that Empress energy at the moment. Sorry, I just turned that because I realised how much it was reflecting on the card. So very much abundant, loving, nurturing, connected with the earth, very, very grounded, very successful. Somebody that is people will turn to go for advice. She is the queen of all queens. You are very much embodying that. Now, I'm saying you could very well be masculine, but you may just have a lot of that energy going on. Gender is fluid within tarot, so take it as it resonates, okay? Now, going into the month then, we do have this 6 of summer. So that's into the month of September then. So we've got children or children or childhood, the return of people or romances from the past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So potentially nostalgia could be playing a big part at the beginning of the month. You could even have children. This Empress is somebody that has children, so it could very well have something to do with children at the beginning of the month. Maybe you are expecting a new child. Maybe you are very much doing the mummy thing and looking after a lot of children, and you are spending a lot of energy on them at the moment, at the beginning of September. It is the start of the school season, so it could just be very much concentrating on getting them all back to school and using all of your energy on that. Let's get some clarification of this 6 of summer. Okie dokie. So something from your past then as well could be affecting you. It could be somebody that you've got children with potentially. We do have a Page of Cups, and that's coming out in the reverse. So this is potentially somebody that may be coming towards you, or has been in your energy. Now the page can also be your child, because the page is a very immature energy. So it could be your child. It is suggesting that they could be somebody that is not in tune with their emotions. They could be very emotionally closed off. They could be a little bit gifted as well, but not paying attention to their psychic gifts. It could also be that you are actually delaying a relationship because of your children. So that Page of Cups can very much be a relationship that is being delayed. So it could just be that you are putting your children first and you just don't have time for a relationship at the moment. It could be that somebody else is putting their children first and they've not got time. Now, we do have a Justice card coming out to the side, so a decision needs to be made, but you don't necessarily have the full clarity to make a decision, or you don't want to make a decision yet, and you're kind of sitting on it at the moment, possibly to do with this Page of Cups. So if an offer has been given of love and you are currently sitting on that, that's potentially why that there is a delay because of children. It could be somebody from the past. It could be maybe a reconciliation energy. It might not be. I've got nothing else to show reconciliation at the moment. It could very well be that this is, I suppose, it could be reconciliation. We do have a 3 of Swords, so you have been heartbroken, possibly by this person, possibly by somebody else, and that could also be influencing why you are holding off at the moment on making a decision. Maybe maybe you're going through a divorce and it's not been finalised, and that's what this justice is. It's kind of sitting in that in the middle period, and you might be waiting, you might be delaying a relationship because of that. You could be delaying it because you've not fully healed. Again, children could be involved. It could very well be reconciliation, because sometimes the Six of Summer is, you know, somebody from the past coming forward, and it could be that they've offered you a cup of love and you haven't made a decision yet because of how much they've broken your heart. I do think it's something more to do with your children though, so potentially you are delaying a relationship because of children, and that's potentially why you've not made a decision yet. And it could be very well that you not making that decision is breaking someone's heart. Or it could be breaking your own heart to not make a decision or to be delaying it. Now, the challenge that you've got is this Prince of Autumn. So cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So this is very much a Knight of Pentacles. He is very much, he knows what he wants. He will go towards it, and he will do it very slowly. He plans it, he's meticulous. He makes sure he gets what he wants. He's very dependable. He is very, 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 how do I put it? He's loyal. He's trustworthy. He's just very slow. Now, this could be somebody that's come towards you with an offer, and that could be why it's a challenge, because you haven't made a decision. This could very well be something that you're doing. You could be planning to have a relationship later on, you know, and you're taking your time, you're making it really slow. And that's why things could be delayed. So you could be very much friends with this person at the start of the month, but you haven't let it develop into anything because you are busy looking after your children. Okay, so we do have a Strength card in the reverse, which is telling me that you may be lacking a little bit of courage as well. You may be lacking a little bit of self-esteem, self-discipline as well with regards to certain things. We have a Devil in the reverse, so you are breaking free from some sort of addiction, some sort of toxic behaviours. And then we have this Ten of Swords in the reverse, which is suggesting that you may have been stabbed in the back previously and you're trying to move away from that and walk away from the betrayal. So it's a little bit of a hard one, to be honest. I'm just trying to work out, I think what a lot of this is, I do think it's something to do with somebody from the past. I think somebody's pulled a number on you. You've been quite heartbroken, and because you've got children in the mix, it's causing you a few issues. You're trying to be courageous and you're trying to move forward, but you're having to do it really, really slowly, and you're having to be careful with it. And it's causing you some challenges, because as much as you would like to jump in headfirst into something new, you know, you've got this whole betrayal sitting on your shoulders. You're still feeling it. But you're trying to be courageous. You need to have more strength and courage. Yes, absolutely fantastic that you're moving away from toxic behaviours, but sometimes you need to be a little bit selfish as well, and I think that's part of it. Maybe you've been a massive overgiver, and you need to be a little bit more selfish, because if you're putting off your happiness for your children, this Devil is going to be a big issue for that, because it's being selfless. And when he's in the upright, he's more selfish. So it could very well be that you need to be a bit more selfish, and you need to have more self-esteem, and to do that, and you might need to do it a little bit more, with a bit more pace, because if this is you, this Prince of Autumn, then you're going really, really slow, and you're going to have a really miserable, boring, I mean, it won't be miserable and boring, let's face it, but you don't, if you want something, if you want a new start with somebody, if you want to move forward, and you don't have the courage, and if you constantly putting your children first, at what point do you have happiness? Because your children are going to be more happy if you're happy. As long as you're not neglecting them, you know, because of your happiness, then generally your children will be happier if you're happy, because your mood will kind of push onto them. And you never know. A new relationship could be actually really beneficial for them, because sometimes it's great to have one parent, but sometimes they need more than one parent in their life. But single parents do a fantastic job of raising the kids. I'm not going to knock it. But yeah, it does look to me like, I mean, it could very well be that you're lonely. And you're feeling that betrayal, because as much as it's lovely having your kids around, there's certain things you can't talk to your kids about, innit? And yes, you may have a good social network, but sometimes you need a companion. Right, so your outcome then. So if you navigate through this, and if you overcome the challenge of going really slow and lacking some courage, and, getting over this betrayal, we've got this Four of Spring. So be grateful, you have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. So potentially a stable relationship is going to come out at the end of this. So if you do make that decision, and you do move forward a little bit quicker than a Prince of Autumn, that Knight of Wands, if you just speed it up a little bit, you may have a very stable relationship at the end of this. Let's get some clarification on that Four of Spring. But either way, just giving yourself some more self-confidence and having a bit of selfishness for yourself, like I say, it's going to give you a contented personal life, and it makes for a happier family, because if your kids see you happy, they'll be happy too. Can we get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to leave those 2 out. So this Four of Spring then is being clarified by the Seven of Cups. So that is telling me you need to make a decision. So potentially whatever this Justice card is over here at the start of the month, you need to make a decision. You may feel like you've got options, but this is you making that decision on what is best for you. Okay, that is getting rid of having options and making that decision. Now we do have an Eight of Cups coming out to the side, so it could be something that is a little bit challenging moving forward from something that's not serving you. You could be very tempted to stay stuck in a very unsatisfactory position. So I think part of that is very much, do you move forward into a potential new relationship? Do you stay stuck on your own? Do you stay stuck in an old relationship possibly? This is very much you having to think about what it is that you need to do, and it's very much to do with this decision you've got to make. You've literally got that choice. Do you settle and stay stuck in something old, or do you move forward into something unknown that could be more fulfilling? Now what you could be moving towards that could be more fulfilling could be this King of Wands. Somebody that is confident, passionate, fiery, full of energy, loyal, lots of integrity, a brilliant leader, somebody that would take charge and has a lot of passion. So this could potentially be somebody that you would be moving forward to. Now the reason why I've kept those other cards out, we have the Sun card, so happiness. Happiness, clarity, joy on what it is that you want. This is lovely. This is you having happiness. And then we've got a Four of Wands again. So clarifying that this could be a long-term, happy, stable relationship that you could be moving into. Now that's a fantastic ending for the month. If this is the same person at the start of the month that you're unsure of, that you've been holding back from, this could be something really good for you. It could be a really happy ending. But you've got a choice to make. It is completely your choice. It could very well be that you could be this person. You could just be embodying this. You could have the strength and the drive and the will and the passion to move forward on your own. You'll still be happy and you'll have a stable family. Now it doesn't have to be a relationship. It can just be family, okay? It's happy, stable family. So, yeah, whatever way you decide this, whatever decision you make, it looks as though you're going to have a win-win outcome, okay? You're going to have a happy, stable family life, possibly a happy, stable relationship, if that is something that you're choosing. That's lovely. Either way, you're going to be very content and you're going to be very happy. Right, let's get you Spirit of the Animal Oracle as well to see if there's any more messages from Spirit for you. Okay, so we've got Deer, love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. And then underneath we've got Black Bear, Guardian. Gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. So very much here about self-love and self-worth, self-confidence. Okay, so you've got a lot of self-love that you need to embody in order to make sure that you can make the best decision for yourself. Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Scorpio. I hope it's giving you some good ideas of what's coming in for you in September. If you did enjoy your reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass that message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. Good luck for September, and thank you for joining me.